Hi, welcome to CitizenAct. My name is Anniversary. We all saw the directive, didn't we? The Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Ali Pantami, has said that those who have not registered those who have not connected their phone number to their NIN should be ready to face the consequences. And he also emphasized that criminals are beginning to feel the heat. Personally, I don't know why anyone will not have registered for their NIN by now or link their NIN to their SIM. I mean, you could say, I know you can say that what did they do with our BVN, but come on, this is not just about them. I mean, forget about the security or whatever. Think about it. Your life basically revolves around your phone number nowadays, as in your bank alert, your friends call you, work, a business. Imagine if you woke up one day and they decided to switch you off, as in you can't connect with any of these people that I've mentioned. Omo, go register more. So my own concern about this issue is that somebody who lives in urban communities, people who are educated, students, and people who are in the civil service or in the public service, in the private service, in the private sector, who are informed, I don't think they have an excuse not to have done this. But people that I'm actually worried about are people who don't even have a clue that such directive has been given. As this directive has been given like several months ago, but I don't think some people, Nigerians who live in rural community, that some of them you can't even find them on the map or on Google Map. I mean, communities where sometimes they have to like move from one community to the other, or even climb mountain to get services. And how do these people in the rural communities, how do they get this information? How will these people know that, okay, there is such directive, and if they do not take action and comply, there is going to be a consequences for it? I mean, I worry for all those people, because I'm not sure if the state government or other agencies representing the Ministry of Communication or NIMC in the state are actually doing enough to get to these people, like people who in deep forest, in farming communities, that there are not even accessible roads to. How do these people, much of their major connection to the outside world is their phone, and that is how they connect to their loved one who live in the urban areas. How will these people be able to meet up with this directive? I think the Minister of Communication, the NIMC itself, has to do more into getting to meet these people at the deeper, at the underground of the grassroots, to actually get these people, to involve these people in this process. As for you, me and you, where we live for town or more, I no send you, because I know that you have no reason not to have registered. I mean, they have an app right now where you can just go into, you log in your NIN, then they show you, they send you an OTP to confirm that it's yours, and you can add whichever number. I think they say you can add up to like 5 or so. I can't really remember. But what I'm saying is the process has been made so easy, and why I am actually emphasizing this right now, my own personal reason, is because, you know, I'm tired of receiving MTN text message or my Airtel text message telling me to register for an NIN when I've actually registered. And I know the reason why they actually didn't need that is because they can't tell who have registered or who haven't registered, and they keep sending the message to everybody. And what is even more annoying for me is that it is always when I'm expecting a credit alert, then the next thing I hear my text message, then I check my phone, then they send me the text message, not my alert. That's very disappointing. It disappoints me almost every time. And do you know the one that's even more annoying? When I make my first call in the morning, where I have to listen to them tell me to register for my NIN, and this is all your fault. You haven't registered. Just register, for God's sake. Register. It's not that complicated. What are you worried about? Are you worried about your data in the hand of government? Well, you give them your BVN. If your BVN is not safe, it means your NIN is not safe. Just give them anyway. Nothing is safe. The most important thing is that you have a phone to use and do whatever. You get what other thing are you worried of? Are you a criminal? Are you worried that they are going to track you? Are you worried? Just I don't know why a lot of people, some people still haven't complied with this directive. If you're one of those who haven't complied with this directive, please just do. And as for the government, they really need to do more. Number one, into protecting our data so that it doesn't get into the hands of scammer. Number two, they should use it judiciously, not to like use it to intimidate us. Like we've seen a lot of what our security agencies could do with not much of our data. Imagine when they have access to much of our data. And please, after all this, let us not wake up one day in a few years to go and they tell us to start registering for another biometric registration again. Because if not for because people were actually not happy about it, FIRS will have started their own. There was a time they wanted to start one also. There was a time that the police also wanted to start gathering biometric data. I mean, come on, we had BVN. Why can't they just get it from there? Why did we even have to do NIN? Okay, now we are doing it. Please, we shouldn't have to do all this again. I think by now the government should try as much as possible to integrate our SIM registration, our SIM registration, our NIN, our BVN, and then our voters card information. They are also biometric also. That's like 5 biometrics. I think there is even more. Those on pension commission, civil servants also have some other data that we're taking of them. What are they actually doing? Why do we keep repeating data all over again? Doesn't this cost money? I thought we say we don't have money. Where is all this money coming from? As in, I believe that if we actually concentrate on one of these biometrics that we're taking by any of the agency and actually try to make it comprehensive, there wouldn't be really any need to keep taking all this data. This is my own opinion, and I feel that the people should do their own part and the government should really do their own part. And I beg you, I'm begging the government, we shouldn't have to do this all over again in the next few years. If we have to do any other thing, let it be maybe updates or whatever. So thank you very much. That's my own piece.